Hi, Sagittarius. Well, this is the reading that found you today. These are the cards that flipped out for you. Sagittarius, I'm getting the phrase going back to the start, going back to what really set your soul on fire, going back to where you once felt that magic within. I feel like a lot of you have just been going through the motions in this life. You've been pulled away from your calling, you're pulled away from your magic, and you are going back. So let's get into it. We're starting off here with the first card that flipped out for you, the Magician. The Magician. All right. And so what that speaks of, yes, manifestation, but so much more than that, that magic within. Sagittarius, I feel like you know when you put your mind to it, you can complete or accomplish anything. And that sounds cliche, but let's clarify it a little bit, because I feel like you know if you were to, say, for example, start a book and you were to really put your soul into it, you could not only finish it, but it would be an amazing book to read. I feel like those of you who know if you want to work on a project or a hobby or a skill, if you wanted to learn a new language, if you stuck to it, you would be a master. I also feel like for those of you who want to communicate with people in a certain way, you know that you could break barriers with people and really inspire people. And I feel like you're kind of coming back into this energy. You're really embracing this energy. This is your focus right now. This is who you are. I feel very much so. This is who you are to your core. All right. And this being the first card that flipped out for you tells me that this is your focus. This is your focus. You're manifesting, you're creating. It's not just willing something to you either. You are willing to do the work. Okay. Now, next up, the card that flipped out for you second, Eight of Cups, and you're flying off to something. Okay. But what I feel like here's you're flying back to something, back to your true self. I look here in the distance, there's the essence of like a big structure. Is it a ruin? We don't know. Okay. It's sort of hidden in the mist. You're wondering if it's still there, if it's still standing, if it still exists within you, and you're willing to take that leap or that flight. All these cups too. These were cups where you really put your heart into things. Maybe it was a job or a relationship, a circle of friends, a lifestyle. All these different cups represent you putting your best foot forward, putting your true intentions forward. And for whatever reason, they ran their course or they completed. Okay, they were drank, but I feel like with this, look where you're headed. To the Six of Cups, you're going back. You're flying towards something here. We're about to see what this something is. But this is a very peaceful flight. This is not chaotic. This is not wrought with tears and sadness. No, I think if there were any tears or sadness, you've already cried those long ago. I feel like you're taking this step with bravery and integrity. I also feel like you're excited. There's something exciting about this. Like, no, I'm going to do this. I'm going to fly forward towards my dreams, which just happened to be something represented in the past. Now, there's a lot of cup energy. So I will go ahead and mention for some of you, this is a relationship. This is someone, that one that got away or the one that never got away. You know what I mean? And I feel like for some of you, yes, okay, that's not going to resonate for all of you. For others, this is a childhood dream. This is something that you always wanted to do that you were pulled away from. This is very similar to the Scorpio reading that I just did, where we got the Six of Cups energy as well. Going back to something that really sparked your soul, something you felt called to do, something that you felt was instinctively a part of you. Something I feel also for a lot of you was gifted to you by your ancestors, and you were pulled away from that to people please or to appease family members or to keep Aunt Frida from complaining that you're, living a crazy life, and I think you've realized you're at this point where it's like, I shouldn't have listened to everyone like that. I shouldn't have taken it so much to heart. Yes, people are going to have their opinions, but should I have changed my own destiny to please these people who really can't be pleased? And it makes you think, if you're having to change your true self to please others, are those really the kind of people you want to be impressing? No, no, let them stay salty. You know what I mean? So you're realizing this now. And so that's where I get this sense of peace, this sense of wonder, even excitement, and flying towards this. And you see that structure is still standing, more intact than you could ever imagine. In fact, there are flowers blooming in the Six of Cups. The shards of light are coming through on this past memory, this past place, this nostalgia. Some of you are actually going to be visiting a place of your past, like physically visiting a place of your past that's really stirred your heart. But for others of you, I do see you going back to your true calling and making something beautiful of it. Sagittarius, I love this. I really hope this helped. Until next time, over and out.